What's up, guys and girls, this is Timmy and welcome back to Rimworld Aristocracy. So, if you watched the last episode, you'll know we fought off a fairly significant raid and the colony is progressing reasonably well. However, it's been quite a while since I've come back on this. I haven't been recording this for a little while. I've been trying to let the channel catch up with what I'd already produced, and I've decided to have a little bit of a revamp. As you can see from here, I've been doing some planning works, which we'll get to in a moment. But actually, I played on about another 4 or so episodes from this point, and I wasn't really happy with how things were going and how the series was going, so I felt I could do better. So what I've done is I've dumped a few episodes and a few save files, and I've come back to this point here. And basically what that means is I have a couple of issues which I need to sort out, which I know were a problem in the future. And the main reason was, another reason why I decided to start again is, you see this digging I did here to check if there's anything here. This was a mistake. I actually made the mistake even worse in my original playthrough, because I ended up mining all the way out to the edge and then crossing across here just to check there wasn't anything in there, space, sort of, what's the word I'm looking for, like open spaces in here, and there aren't, unless it's changed. I don't see why it would have changed in the last save file. But it made this into a complete fucking mess, and it was no way that I was actually going to be able to build anything in there, because it was just a mess of areas that had been mined out and areas that hadn't been mined out. And I also, unfortunately, incurred the wrath of the insects, whatever they're called, mega scarabs, because I ended up with this situation. Oh yes, the fire is finally taking hold. Oh guys, you know how how good it feels to get rid of these guys. I've spent so long trying to just whittle them down, and it's just been a complete failure, thank fucking God. So, although I ultimately dealt with that situation and managed to clear out that infestation with a liberal use of fire, I just felt like things weren't going where I was, and as the channel had been struggling to catch up with my my production of the episode, I thought, you know what, why not just dump it and start again? So in between the last episode and this, I've kind of gone back to the drawing board, and I've done a bit of replanning, and I have sketched out this little idea I have for the next stage of building. So before I get allow the colonists to carry on and I explain what I'm going to be doing this episode, I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour of my plans. So I've stopped them doing any more mining so that I can utilise this area that I've already mined and not have to sort of deal with having bits unmined. The only bit I'm kind of unsure what I'm going to do with is this bit, but I'm pretty sure I can fit something useful in there. So what we've got here is, starting in the middle, this is going to be the main royal quarters. So the entrance is going to be here. The main entrance is going to be here. This is going to be a separate sort of defensive area, a couple of turrets, just designed basically to stop them from being able to, or if anyone goes berserk, or if any attackers get in, or if there's any infestations in this area again, it means that they'll have a little bit of a defense. And being the royal quarters, you think you should have a separate defense. Then you're going to come through sort of double doors. This is going to be a bit of a courtyardy type area that they can, just a little entrance area. And then it'll expand out into the Great Hall, where we'll have sort of a big banqueting area, and we'll try and make this as lavish as we possibly can. We'll have the thrones up this end, and we'll have a marriage spot and a party spot and things like that for when the royals deem the peasants worthy of entering their area. Up here, this is going to be Ben's bedroom, complete with his own sort of secret laboratory research area. As he's our main researcher, I figured I would put all the research stuff up there with him, and he can entertain himself with that when he's up here. Coming through into here, this is the King and Queen's quarters. Unfortunately, they're going to have to have separate bedrooms because they're not actually married, and because they're psychopaths, they have no feelings for anyone, including each other, so there's no way that they could ever get married. So they're going to have their own little communal like loungy area here, and then they'll have their own bedrooms here. This is going to be King Jack's bedroom, because all he wants to do is sleep and bed the wenches, I imagine. Bea, however, is a slightly more active member of our colony, so she's got a couple of things sort of branching off from hers. This is going to be a royal kitchen, which Bea is going to do some work in because she likes to cook. The reason I'm having a separate royal kitchen is because I will be able to store bodies up here and use human meat for food for the royals without it negatively impacting on them. Unfortunately, it will I believe, negatively impact on the rest of the colony if they keep butchering human beings, but we'll see if that becomes a problem. So this is going to be their little fridges, one for humans, one for food, little cook area, and she can come in straight from her bedroom and go straight up into the main hall for people to eat, and obviously they can come in here and get food. Down here is going to be the new hospital. So we have, starting at the bottom, this is going to be our overflow emergency ward. So this is going to be high density. Each of these is going to be 4 beds. So we've got 8 additional beds in there. And if the shit hits the fan and we have lots of injured people, we will open that up. But otherwise that'll stay closed, and we'll actually just have these 4 individual rooms. So each one of these is just going to have a single bed in it. It's going to be lavishly decorated so that they can be as happy as possible and have the best chance of recovery. And then this is just going to be the waiting area. Not because it has any function, but you need to have a waiting area in the hospital, because as we all know from going to hospitals and doctors, you always have to wait. So that's going to be that. And then this is going to be the prison/dungeon area, which we're actually going to be working on today. So I'm not going to talk too much about that. But again, Bea being one of our main wardens is kind of attached to hers. So that's this sort of long-term plan. Not sure how long it's going to take us to get there, but that is what I am planning on building. And then I think over here we're going to have a mixture of sort of additional stuff for the rest of the colonies and a big mine. Hopefully we can find lots of lovely gooey resources in there, and probably another one maybe running down here, but I don't want to do too much digging up over here in case I want to expand the main colony into this area further. So that is kind of the longer term plan. So the plan for the episode today is we're going to start digging this out. I also need to address something here, which is a bit of a cheatsy, I guess, because I know this from playing further forward, but this is a disaster waiting to happen, because these will chain react and explode, which might have already happened. I'm going to get a little bit confused now, as I say, because I have lots of episodes which I'm not uploading, so that may have already happened or may not have happened, but essentially I need to make sure I separate this. So we're going to get to that straight away without further ado. What have we got? Loads of... I might use sandstone. I have determined that we should be good like that, I think. I believe when these explode, they just explode out horizontally and vertically. They don't go diagonally. So that one will just go boo across here, and that won't damage that one. And likewise, that one will go across there, and it won't damage that one. So we're going to go with that. If I do that, I can probably just get away with just doing that with most of these, to be honest. It's going to have to be there. There, I believe. Let's do that just in case. We needed another one like that. Oop. Ah, nope. They did not want that one there, Timmy. Get rid of that. Should I put one there? I feel like I should put one there, just to be safe. I don't want these to all just catastrophically destroy themselves instantly. And we'll stick one more in there. I don't know. How are we doing on materials for these? We have nothing, apparently. 166 steel. That's probably just about enough to do that. Oh, that's already done. It's components we're struggling for, though, I think. And I don't know where to get any components from. And we don't have the component construction thing. Can we research the component construction thing yet? Nope, because we need the multi-analyzer. Okay, that's fine. Right, so let's let the colonists go about their business. We still have the full complement. Bea, Jack, Minoka, Trix, who I've changed the name of. I'm assuming I did that previously, as her name's changed. John. Who are you, John? I don't remember you. You must be fairly new. What are you good for? You're a good shooter. Probably why you've got a shotgun. Minoka, have you got a gun? What have you got? Can you get me the... Can you go get the shotgun? I feel like you'd be better off with a shotgun. Is that a Gladius? Steel Gladius Paw. Don't need that. I kind of feel like, as I say, I've struggled a bit with this game, and I do kind of feel like I've been dicked over somewhat, because, you know, and before I kind of get all up in arms about this, you know, I am taking on board that I have made mistakes in this game and everything, but let's have a look. Where are we at? We are at... Okay, we are on day 70, and I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colonists, and I believe I haven't lost any. Maybe I lost one. I've not done very well in recruiting people from the prison. It's partly why I want to crack on with the prison straight away. They're just so miserable in this cramped little shitty room that I just can't seem to get anyone to come over to my side. So he's an 86, so he shouldn't be too hard to come over. And B is actually a pretty effective. I know they are doctors yet. B is actually a pretty effective doctor. She's a what level are you? Medicine. No, she's only level 6 actually. I thought she was better than that. Yeah, okay. So she's not that effective, but she's anyway. It's not what I'm talking about. Doctor Warden is what I'm looking for. Yeah, she's a level 16 Warden, so she should be pretty good at that. But I've not been able to turn people over, and I think, as I say, it's partly because of how awful the prison is. So we're going to build this one, and I'm going to new turtles fixed up. I'm going to try something here which may not work out, and yeah, I know Colin, if she needs treatment, go treat her someone. May not work out, but we're going to give it a go anyway. So basically, what I would like, so each one of these individual rooms, which you can kind of see I've marked out, is going to be a prison cell, and there's only going to be one bed in each of these. Down in this area here, we're going to have, it's going to be secured at this here, so there won't be doors on these rooms, and I think that will cause a problem because they will still count it as them all sharing a bedroom, even though they are technically, you know, have their own rooms, so to speak. The reason I'm going to do that though is because I'm going to put a nutrient paste dispenser here and feed that, and they will actually feed off that, and they'll just get nutrient paste to eat. Ooh, is that plasteel? It is. Nice. Area revealed. Yeah, that's just that crappy little room there. Yeah, so they will actually each get, they will just be able to feed off nutrient paste rather than eating my meals, which isn't going to do much to make them happy, but I'm kind of hoping they've got a lot of space and things like that. So, as I say, ideally I'd put a door on each one of these, but then they wouldn't be able to get out. My colonists would have to go and look after them constantly when they need food, so I want to avoid that. But we're going to give this a go, and we'll see how it works. If they get too shitty about sharing a bedroom, then we might need to put doors on and change our plan. But for now, that's what we're going to do. Right, so remember how I was planning on doing this. We will need some walls, I think. This is all going to be taken down to single lane. Where I put the dots should be where the walls go, if I remember rightly. Fortunately, when you mine, you get rid of the walls, which is kind of annoying. So 2, 2, and 2. That's this one here is going to be special. I'll come back to that in a minute. There. 2. Can we deconstruct all of this bit, because I don't want this crappy wall stuff in there. Jump to location. Ah, cool, they finished that. I've got 2 turrets down. I bet it's going to need, I bet it needs components to fix, doesn't it? Colonists need treatment. Yeah, probably B again. Why is no one treating B? Untreated stomach 25, 25. Who knows what that's all about? Come on, mining people. Yeah, I'm glad that I changed the name to Tricks, because if you've watched my previous episodes, you'll know that I had serious brain freeze issues when it came to the person who is now called Tricks. I don't even want to talk about what her real name was, because I'm scared I'll say it wrong again. But yeah, I'd forgotten that I can actually rename them to things that my little brain can comprehend. God, that plasteel takes a while. Come on, Ben, help him out. Wow, even Ben's taking a while. God, how good a miner are you, John? 13? Are you better than Ben? No, Ben is. No one is better than Ben at mining. But that plasteel does take a while. B, can you? Okay, you are going to rest, right? Who? Jack, are you a doctor? Oh, Ben was the doctor, I think. Prioritize treating B. It's your wife. Can you look after her, please? Ooh, we are very low on food right now. Bea, what are you spending your life doing? Are you just wardening? You're not cooking, are you? Can you cook first? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, 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 ow. Hang on. I just heard a squiggly noise, which is normally a good noise. Does that mean she, No, she just got treated. Apparently the gut worms will go away, but she needs about 10 treatments for it to go away. And I think the part of the problem was for a long time, I've been just basically not having a second doctor. So as soon as she went in there, no one came and helped her. So that's the kind of colonists we live in, or live with. To there. Actually, we need to do all these. I need to remember that the dots equal walls. That was what I was thinking when I was marking all this out. Let's put in, fill that block in. Get some lights down this end as well. It's going to get very, very dark down here. Ooh, what's wrong? If Manoka got injuries or something, why are you like jerking along like that? Oh, you have got an injury. Keep an eye out for a bionic leg for you, I think. Yeah, if we get the prison and the medical centre moved, then we can turn these into bedrooms. Assuming we ever get any more colonists. So yeah, sorry, I didn't think I finished talking about RNG in this game. I feel like I've been dicked over in this game, and this is not the first time I've played this game, so I do have something to base it on. And I've also been, as I've said many times, watching a lot of Blitz play this, and he's a much better player than I am. He does things a lot better than I do, but his series has gone a lot better than mine. Like, so my main problem, there are two main things that I have right now, or problems I have. One is that I haven't got many people, and I feel like I haven't had many people come to my colony compared to what I've had before. I'm just going to stick corpses in here if you're wondering what I'm doing, just so they don't have to keep walking past corpses all the time. And then we can take the corpses out of here, and then I just need to put in a temperature and a vent. Oh, balls. I need to get rid of that first. Yeah, so I haven't had many colonists, and as I say, the prison issue I take on board. That, you know, a lot of times you get colonists through prisoners, and I haven't been doing that particularly well, so I tend to take that on board, but I certainly haven't had many sort of people just turn up and join, which you do generally get in this game at a fairly regular interval. But the more thing that I'm kind of concerned about, and I feel like I've been dicked on, is, to my knowledge, other than the ship part that came in the previous episode and I got the minigun from, and I got these dead body guys from, the mechanoids, I have only had one armed attack in 70 days. I've had lots of pirate attacks with, not pirate, tribe attacks with freaking bows and pillars and clubs and stuff. But I haven't had, well, sorry, I've had one attack by an armed group that have brought me guns, and they brought me the second pistol and the second survival rifle. The couple of shotguns I've got came from when the visitors attacked. Sorry, they didn't attack when the visitors were here, and then I got attacked by, I believe it was even these guys. I think it was only in the last episode or so. And a couple of the guys got taken down, and they took their shotguns, and that was where I got Turtle from as well. Mercenary Gunner, awesome. He's such a good guy. I really want to get him on my team. And that seems a bit unusual to me. Like, by this point, I would expect to be a washing guns. They might not be very good guns. They, you know, I'd have lots of shitty guns, but I would expect to have guns right now. And I don't have any guns. I have no charge rifles. No, you know, I know you mainly just get from good components. I need that from the mechs. You know, and I haven't seen that many mechs. But yeah, I know in the early days I was playing on an easier setting, and I'm on rough at the moment. So I wouldn't be expecting necessarily to get that many people in those early days. But to have had no guns is kind of concerning. So I think, like, because, you know, I say I am really struggling with this game. I think that's part of the reason, and I don't know if there's anything I can do to stop that from happening, or or whether I'm just going to have to literally start buying guns from traders. But I don't really see that many traders either, so oop, I don't want to mine that one random block in there. So yeah, so I'm hoping we're going to start seeing some pirates turn up and things like that, really, because we pretty desperately need them, to be honest. So yeah, we will have to see, I guess. Right, so mirror these. Should actually be there, shouldn't it? Come on, people, mine for all you are worth. That's gonna go there, 2 there, 1 there. So yeah, this might seem a little bit overkill for prisons, giving each of them a 5x4 room, but space is not an issue, and if that helps me to convert or to recruit people faster, I just gotta feel like it's worth doing. Gotta be worth doing. Right, so I gotta remember how I did this bit because I can't remember. Let's put in, is it production? Yes. So the way nope. I've seen this work. Oh bloody hell! I need loads of materials I don't have for this. I think I said I'd put it there like that. Yeah, I've seen this work on Blitz's channel, and I'm unashamedly going to copy Blitz on stuff that I think is smart because, well, just basically because he's a much better gamer than I am. So, and this is kind of one of them games where, oh bloody hell, who's gone berserk now? Oh, that's right, one of the prisoners. Yeah, it's one of these games where I just feel like I need all the help I can get. So. And so what this does, I didn't have to do it like that. I could have made it prettier than that, but it'll do. I wanted to keep that and that sort of equal. So yeah, the idea with this is, as I said, I want my prisoners just to eat. Oh, a goods trader, awesome! Just to eat the nutrient paste that's produced in here. I'm assuming they can walk past there. I don't know if you need 2 or not, but I'm going to put 2 in. And the way you achieve this is by, there'll be a door there, which doesn't need to be a fast one, so it can just be that. The prisoners will have free reign of this area, and I'm going to stick a couple of pleasurable bits up in here maybe. And they'll be able to come here and take food when they want it, but I will set them to not being allowed to have food. That way, no one will feed them my good meals. They'll just go and get their own food when they want it. So, I think that'll work pretty well. And I fucked that up, didn't I? That doesn't need to go there because I need to put the wall in. So let's do this entirely differently because I want it to not look as awful as that. So we're gonna keep pressing R to rotate, and it's not R in this game. If I put it like that. Yeah, that's better. And we might store some other stuff down here. I'm not sure what else we need in there, but there we go. There you go, guys. Right, B. Where are you, B? You two fighting. Who will win? Who will win? Who cares? Right. Beat each other. Look, I am building more things for you. Okay, what can we... Oh, okay, I want to buy some, like a telescope, I think. Mega screen television, I'd like to buy that, but... Ooh, $12.58 for gold. That is a good price for gold. Alright, what have we got to sell? Shoddy t-shirt. Cat skin t-shirt. Shoddy. Tribal wear. Poor. Jackets. Tribal wear. Normal squirrel skin pants, 38%. Yeah, still going to upset the monkey hide tribal wear. Where the hell do we get that? Should we get rid of the Frumbo horn? I feel that we should. Right, I'm going to buy a telescope. Let's give them something nice to play with. And I'm going to buy some gold. Ooh, not that much gold. God, he has a lot of gold. Let's just... We're going to equal it out. So we don't have to spend anything, or he doesn't have to give us anything. Oop. Okay, he's going to have to give us 1. Have you got anything else good? Oh, components. We need components. 608, that's quite a lot. Triple rocket launcher, that'd be nice. You know, we're gonna go with that because we need components desperately. Growing neuro trainer, what? Wow, I've not seen that before. Apparently, it just gives them specific skills straight away. Yeah, I think we won't bother playing with that. Awesome, right. So where did that come? Is this it? 42 components, yeah. Where is the telescope? Did someone just rush out straight away and get the telescope? I definitely bought the telescope. We don't have any other outside area. Ah, it's here. Why did they deliver it in 2 separate lumps? That's a bit weird. Do we have some more gold? Our first gold? I really thought we had gold. Really? There we go, there's our first gold. Why are we low on power as well? Why is this not being... There's so many questions I have. Why is no one planting this right now? What's it meant to be growing? Potatoes. I mean, I know I got Bea cooking, but... Is she making lavish meals? She is. Yeah, who knows. Right, how are we doing, guys? I'd like to get the prisoners moved over in this episode if it was at all possible. Jack. Such a clever boy. We're going to put down the basic padded flooring because they seem to like that more than anything. And keep those stone tiles. What is it anyway? Limestone tile. Ugh. No, let's remove that because we can't. I don't have any limestone to replace it. Good news is we should be able to finish this now with the addition of that. Yeah, right. I'm sure that mental state berserk thing's over now, or they're dead. How you doing, Bea? Who is ill? Bea again. And Ben, you're a good doctor, if my memory serves me correctly. We don't need you researching right now. Can you come and treat your mother? The sooner we get her treated, the sooner we can go. She actually has a lot of jobs to do, so... Bea, can you rescue Turtle? Prioritize chatting? Am I giving these guys health? Yeah, they're getting treatment, so I don't know why they're not being helped out. Anyway, someone deconstruct one of these for me. No, not deconstruct. Uninstall. Uninstall. Move these up to here. Need to mine out that back row. Going to take him a dog's age because of the old plasteel that needs to be done. Let's cancel that one because they're going to get themselves stuck in the wall if I don't. The peace of the night as all the colonists sleep away. What from Bea? Busily cooking up a storm. This set up to butcher animals right now. She butchered all the... Oh! Okay, no, why did no one move these? Missing body parts 0.1%. Interesting. No human-like corpses. Storage. Just human-like corpses. Critical. Yeah, this is the problem with not having many people, is there's just stuff isn't getting done. You know, I need a simple, literally drag the body from there through into there, and it's just not getting done because people just don't have time for things like hauling when they're. Yeah, see, Minoka, hunt, and construct and repair. Don't know. By the time Turtle comes out of prison, he's going to be a freaking wreck. At this rate, right? Here we go. Sandstone wall. This is the last, I mean, other than the flooring, I think this is, and finishing off these bits of wall that they just randomly left behind for no reason. I think we're almost there, other than that. How much blocks do we currently have? 605 blocks. We are chewing through blocks at a reasonable rate to get people up and running again. I need to run power down here, don't I? I suppose it's not that far. There's a nice iron. There's a nice steel vein here which I can dig into and get some steel out of. Oh, there's machinery parts there as well. Nice. This plasteel is going to be worth a fortune. It's a shame it takes so freaking long to mine. Solar flare. There goes all of our technology. What temperature are we on these days? 24 degrees. That's not too bad. Oh, why doesn't no one's fueling that? See? Oh shit. Wait, no, they are hooked up to the main supply. I was going to check my power, wasn't I? Because I'm just a bit worried as to why. Why is demand suddenly outstripping supply? It's all connected. I know from before that you see how the difference in the efficiency of these is. I think that's because of this wall here. I need to deconstruct that. I think that was the only bit that's blocking it, yeah. To reshape the tomb. You guys in the prison, you know, your lives would be a lot better if you just came over to the dark side. Cancel that, because someone's going to get themselves stuck in that wall if I don't. And that one. And use a little trap so they can get themselves stuck in. Okay, this is a big plasteel deposit. Are you injured as well? Was that the one I looked at before? Artery blockage minor. Okay, so we need to find a heart for someone. Did you just break out? Or was there never a door there? I forget. 99 difficulty. See, he's not a terrible person apart from his social inadequacies. Health. Malnutrition. No one's feeding you, are they? Because Bea is too busy cooking. I really struggle having Bea doing cooking and wardening. Ben, I want you mining though. There you go. Go and deal with your prisoners. Maybe they won't be so. I wish they wouldn't give them lavish meals. That's part of the reason why I want to have this. You know, we can install this up here. Why I want to get this nutrient paste system working, so that they can basically just not eat my freaking lavish meals. They always seem to be desperate to give them the lavish meals, not the simple ones. Frankly, I'd rather than give them the human meat ones would be better. I haven't seen Jack up here much. What the hell's Jack up to these days? Fire, excellent. Is it a dry? Yeah, it's a dry thunderstorm. Brilliant. All Jack is supposed to be doing is constructing, so I don't know why he's not here. Go find what Jackaboy's up to. He's just sleeping. Where's the fire? Oh shit. Anyone? Trixie's dealing with it. Please put it out before it destroys. Oh, you fucking retards! Like, if like the fire, you know, has been painfully a problem. When it's spread out like a fucking hell, this is gonna be a bastard nightmare. When it's spread out like a bitch everywhere, and this, I can understand how they can let this get out of control, but do some rain. But when it's right in the base like that, can you guys, like, hustle? Fire is something which, we should probably concern ourselves with, given that it could destroy the entire freaking base. Ergo, I gotta be honest with you, mate. You're really testing my fucking patience right now, and I feel like a heart from you for John would be better use of than having you in there. Oh, now it rains, of course. Brilliant. Well, B should take care of his flu. That's fine. Come on, guys. The episode's running out. I need you to do work. Right, no one is leaving here. Right, where are you off to? Okay, that's fine. You can go and get the materials we need. Where are you off to? Why are you hauling a sandstone chunk? Okay. Why is Minoka? Okay. Why are you bringing 5 sandstone blocks? I'm aware that you can carry more than 5. Okay, she's cleaning, that's fine. Jack, what are you bringing? See, Jack's bringing 30, which is a little bit better. Ah, awesome. Awesome. Carpet making. Finally start prettying this place up a bit. That one, which was the other one I got took out. I think it was that one, wasn't it? Ah, oh, they fucking did it. So this is just taking a while because I've got to walk a long way, but it's only like there. It's not like it's that far. B again, yeah. B, could you go and rest until healed? Ben. Treat your mother again. Finally try and get rid of these gutworms from her. Oh, yes. Thankfully, she won't have to go and rest every other freaking day now. I'm sorry. Ooh, okay. Oh my god, someone's planting. John, what are you doing? You crazy fool. Why are you planting? Why are you utilising our massively expensive hydroponics bay that we've never got anywhere with? And why do we not have any power? Oh, because the whole fucking grid's disconnected, isn't it? I think. Yep, the whole grid is completely disconnected right now. So we should probably do something about that. Just a thought, we should probably yeah, change that. I am no steel though. Ah, this is just going wonderfully as always. Right, orders mine, please. So we are kind of there. Did they put the door in there? They did. They haven't installed those beds yet though. These are complete. That's, yeah, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks ish from completion, plus the floor. Ben's mining. Jack, you lazy ass, get her out of bed. Yep, he's just gonna sleep all freaking day. I mean, I have got them set on anything all day, so maybe I should make them work more. Stop them from just sleeping the day away every day. But you know what royals are like; they love to hang out and just do nothing. Right. If he doesn't recruit now, it's a bad day for him. B failed 0.66. Okay, I'm really sorry, Ergo, but oh, you got flu. You know what? Harvest lung. Can we harvest eyes? That's so dark. Harvest lung, harvest kidney, harvest heart. There you go, B. Brilliant. Everyone's going to be upset. And it's males. Great. That's the main people we have. Actually, I think we're about 50-50 on men and women. Are you doing it right there? You could have taken him next door at least to make Turtle feel a little bit better about his situation. Okay. Good. Yeah, he took the lung first. Well, we need to store body parts somewhere. I don't know if they go off, but we should probably put them in the fridge just to be safe. We have lots of space in the fridge right now. How are we doing on meals? 9 meals? Well, who else can cook? Who else can do my cooking? You know what, Ben? You're going to have to do wardening. We can't have B doing wardening and cooking. It just doesn't work. Ooh, wow, they actually started building that. And it has the steel for it. That's pretty good. I suppose they were mining it out here. Well, as much as I'd like to have got this done today, unfortunately with time going over 40 minutes now, I really probably should have wrapped this episode up. So I'm going to let them run for a little bit between episodes, so when we come back we'll have the floor down, we'll have all this mined out and the walls in, and then, oh look at that, they built that at least, and then we can get the prison up and running and move everyone over in the next episode. But anyway guys, hope you're enjoying the series. As I say, I'm getting my arse kicked a little bit, but I am still enjoying it. Please don't think that my moaning and bitching about the game is because I don't like it. It's just because that's sort of how I express myself in this game. And as I say, I really want to succeed in this game. It's the one, like as I said in the last series when I failed miserably, that I really wanted to do well in, and I always really want to do well in my Let's Plays, because I know you guys want to see someone who succeeds and not someone who completely fails in a mediocre way every time. So hopefully we're going to get there. We're going to get the new prison up and running. We're going to get some more colonists, and that'll help sort of propel us forwards. But for now, I'm going to wrap this episode up. So thank you guys for watching. I've been Timmy. This has been Rimworld Aristocracy, and I will see you in the next video. No, not in the next video. Turtle, just come over. Turtle, we love you. We love you, Turtle. Ah.